Hello, hello. What's up? This is Antoine, Purple Fire Crow. I'm really excited to see everyone today. Let me go ahead and check in real quick. So today is November 19th, 2020, getting that much closer to the holidays. I want you guys to all to stay warm, whatever weather that you're in, wherever part of the world you're in. If you're on the southern part, if it's warm there, it's starting to get windy here, starting to get a little breezy. I really hope all of you, have a wonderful little fire that you're gonna kindle and you just sleep well. Now today I'm thrilled for this event. I have a special guest. She's involved in the theater, actress. She wears many hats. Many people feel that deaf woke, that we're one-sided. We only spotlight that of our deaf community. No, 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 no. I bring in every, all backgrounds, especially our BIOC people. I'm a deaf, BIOC. I'm Black, Indigenous, Cherokee, Blackfoot. I don't want to close the conversation with other people with different cultures. I want to learn from each other. So I really want to emphasize that. So many people want to, get the taste of everything. Okay? So I know I'm ready. I'm ready for a little taste of something different. I want to learn something from everything around the world, from men, women, non-binary. I want to learn from everyone. I want to learn from the young as well. Now I'm going to go ahead and cut me off. I would like to now take our time to introduce our guest. Our guest for tonight's event is Janisha Goodwood Yard. She's an actress, stunt woman, professional wrestler, writer, motivational speaker. She grew up in Southern California. She has a bachelor's degree in linguistics from UC Berkeley. She's an athlete as well. And that's what she did most of her life. And then she got in the roots of Hollywood, got into an internship. She's on a SAG. She's under SAG. So it's American Federation for Television. She's just an unbelievable talent. Her name is in the spotlights. Oh, she has her talent is more than what you see, but it's from what is inside of her that she shares. She's won multiple awards, and she knows a little sign language too. She's also familiar with Taekwondo. She's been in all kinds of different projects on TV and movies, TV shows. She was in Black Panther, Grey's Anatomy. And you know Black Panther. You know the woman, the warriors, Dora Warriors. She was one of the 8 warriors. She's one of the lead actresses on another TV show. Yeah. You know, there was one scene that she's in. You know, the "Long Live the King" scene. So she had kind of a really salient feature on that. She's also in the Avengers, specifically the War event, one of the films called War. This was her name sign, J curly over the hair. She's on an ABC TV show. She was on a show called Grey's Anatomy that it was a spinoff where she's has a primary role in that. Her love is to build community. She has an organization that she's recently founded that is to inspire, encourage, uplift the faith of humanity. There's a little video that I would like for you to see, some reels of her stunt abilities.
Back. Look at that drop kick here. Oh. Get it. Yeah, close it. Stop.
What? Did y'all see all that? Woo! Such a talent. I'm not gonna. Janisha, are you in the house? Come on up. Pop on in. Great. It's nice to see you.
Oh, it's nice to see you too. Thanks for having me. Thank you. I love you. Thank you so much. I'm happy to be here.
I'm really honored. I'm blessed to have you here. You're the first hearing person on this show. Black woman. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, I feel honored.
I want you to introduce your interpreter, and then my interpreter. We want to make sure we have access to all sorts of communication.
Go for it.
So we're just gonna go for it.
It's your home.
My home is your home. Same. So this is your name sign, right?
Yes, correct. Given to me
How did you get
one
that
of
name?
my friends at church many, many, many years ago. Like long time ago.
Long time ago. Was your hair a bit longer?
Yeah, and it was because for my wrestling, I had white in my hair. So I used to have white strips in my hair. And so they were like, oh, perfect. We're going to give Janisha the J with the curly because I used to have a white strip right here.
Cool. I'm happy that you got that name sign from a deaf person. And there's an association to American wrestling. Are you okay? I think you might be frozen. Are you still there? Maybe she's having some Wi-Fi issues. We're gonna see what happened. Sometimes it could be the battery of the computer. If you're watching, this is just one of the many things that we're doing in that happens in 2020. But things must go on. So my community, be patient with us. This is an exciting day that we can learn together, be patient together, work together. While she's working on some of her tech issues, so why did I have her, involved as a non-deaf person in this show? So look, my plan for the future, correlation to disabilities, whether you're Asian identity, Mexican identity, or deaf, I want to have everyone on this show. Oh, welcome back.
Oh my God.
I was just chatting with the community.
Oh my God. I hate
it. Blame it on 2020.
OMG. Oh my God.
Blame 2020. Okay.
Blame 2020. Okay. Really, we're grateful for you to be here.
That's because I was talking about church. The devil tried to stop the show. The devil is a liar.
Oh.
The minute I mentioned church, the doggone internet stopped.
We know what time it is.
Yeah.
Okay. I want to learn more about you. Yeah, I've been watching you, girl. I've been watching you.
Mm-hmm.
What do you label yourself? More of a actress, a stunt woman? How do you identify? Like your vocation?
So I identify as a multi-hyphenate. I am not just limited to just stunts or acting, because I actually started in the industry acting first. Like I was acting first and then transitioned over into stunts from my athletic background. So yeah, and from there, you know, I playwright. I'm a playwright. I speak. I write. So I'm a multi hyphenate. I'm an actress, a stunt woman, a playwright, a writer. Yes, I'm Jamaican, so we got a million jobs. So yes.
Oh, yeah. I've always wanted to.
I've always wanted to, you know, get into that stunt. You know, but I transitioned into ballet. It's safer. You know, I broke a bone, and so ballet's a bit safer.
But you can
You do
still
what you do,
do the stunt stuff because you have the movement. Because you dance, you know movement, you know choreography. And stunts, especially like when we're doing fighting with choreography, it's like a dance. You know, you already know how to take count. You already, you know what I mean? You know beats and the rhythm, you know, and fight scenes have a rhythm to them. So, I mean, it would be a very easy transition for you to do that because you're already athletic, you dance, you know how to move. There were two Dora Milajes in Black Panther with me who were not stunt performers. They had no stunts ability, no stunt background at all. They were dancers. They
Oh,
were dancers.
I mean,
that's interesting.
I started in the building.
Maybe you start on the building. Yeah, that, you know, I'm kind of, that's where I'm leaning to. Kind of, I'm still kind of close, not let go of that building, but you know, with the ropes and doing stunts with ropes. But you gotta have that core, right? That core's gotta be strong and intact, yeah.
I mean, that helps, but you have the physicality already. I mean, you do ballet. Like, how many people do ballet? Like, no, who does ballet? Like,
Girl, come on.
I'm like sitting here talking to like the younger Alvin Ailey. You know what I mean? Like, there's not that many people who do ballet. Like, I'm speaking facts.
Thank you.
People be like, oh yeah, I hip hop dance, I do modern dance, I can do salsa. You're not really running into people talking about, oh yeah, I do ballet, I trained in ballet. Like my best friend's son did ballet. That's probably like the only other person that I know. Seriously, that's it. It's two people out of my entire scope of the planet that I've come across the people, like two people.
I want to give you a hug.
I want to give you a hug.
Okay. Yeah. Maybe I'm going to change my career now.
Maybe I'm going to change my career now. I think she froze again. Oh, she got to be careful. There's a lot of energy she's giving off.
Wow, she connect again.
Well, she connect again. I'm going to share some comments.
Why?
Yes.
Why? You know. Yeah. Right.
Yes, right. Right.
You know, where is she? Very inspiring. When she comes
really,
back,
she's very inspiring. So when she comes back, we're going to get a little bit more in depth in her Taekwondo experience. She's an interesting person. And it's wonderful how she just hyped me up and that I can. It's interesting when you get that, you know, that somebody fills up your cup from that background, right? So I feel a little lifted.
I'm really happy about that.
So I'm really happy that you filled my cup up. So if you watch her, you can see that like anyone can do it with the background of dancing, and she has that background of theater that then transitioned into stunt work. But the key of of stunt work is choreography.
I'm a learner.
You're learning so much, right? That the key of having that rhythm. You see that black woman, you know, not limiting herself.
It should be that way.
It should always be that way, right, audience? You should never limit yourself. You should be open and exploring.
Fascinating.
I'm extremely fascinated with the story. He said, "Oh, dancers are great athletes." Right, Summer. Right.
Yeah, and we dance.
Yeah, when we dance, train. There's a lot of muscles, a lot of thought that goes into it. Keeping our bodies healthy. Yes. Dancing is no cakewalk. There's a lot of work to dance. I know a lot of baseball players.
Ready for a baseball game.
You know, when they get ready for a baseball game, and they come over and, you know, they take a dance class to improve their skills as a baseball player. And same as boxers, they take a dance class to improve their technique. It's very fascinating. Yes. Yeah, we got that tight core. I agree, Stephanie. I love that quote. Athletes should be considered. It's great practice for art. You know, when we were talking about art and practice, yes, dancers are athletes. Yes, Summer. I think that's something we should address that with. There she is.
Okay. I literally am on my phone. My internet literally just shut down. It just shut down. Oh my God. My internet decided that it wanted to social distance from me, apparently. So it don't want to work right now. So.
Girl, it's playing with us, ain't it?
Unbelievable. I was like, we're going to make this work. Okay. Yeah.
You've inspired us so much thus far.
We
were having a conversation. I was having a conversation with the audience, you know, in terms of dancers being athletes.
Oh my God, dancers make great. They're good athletes.
We're discussing that athletes train in dancing to improve their skills at their profession. You know, we were talking about
the body.
It strengthens the body, flexibility, mobility.
Flexibility, yes.
And so that's a good segue. You trained in Taekwondo, right?
I did. I specifically chose Taekwondo because it was 80% kicks and 20% hand. And so I knew that with stunts, you know, you're looking at fight scenes and all the action. That stuff it's always somebody fighting, doing a good roundhouse kick or a good side kick, you know, somebody getting kicked. And so I'm like, I need to do Taekwondo. and that was like a suggestion by someone who did stunts. They were like, oh yeah, you know, we were all talking about Taekwondo. I'm like, yeah, this is the best. It's 80% kicks. Got to be able to get some kicks in. And it came in handy too, because I used, I showcased my Taekwondo skills when I had auditioned for Black Panther. I specifically did kicks from Taekwondo. Yeah.
Dancers were always thinking,
You know, ballet dancers were always kicking. You know, kicking
I
in,
see you.
kicking there.
Yeah, I see you be doing leaps and bounds, and you just fly. You just fly through the air.
I in the future. I want to go back.
You know, we jumped in the future, but let's go back a little bit. Where did you go? Where did you grow up?
So I am from LA, Los Angeles. I am proud to say I am not a transplant because, you know, California gets a lot of people from everywhere. You know, I got to be in Hollywood. I got to do this. I got to do that. So,
Yeah.
you know, I'm very happy to say that I am from California, from Los Angeles. I grew up. I went to school in Cerritos. I went to high school at Gar High School. Go Gladiators! And so yeah, I rep. I went to college, like you said, at UC Berkeley, Bay Area. You know, we got that Bay Area connection. That's right,
Yeah,
Bay Area.
Bay Area, right here.
Yep. So yeah, so I'm Cali girl, but I did live in New York for a little bit when I was younger because my mom's job transferred her to Rochester, and we lived upstate in a suburb called West Henrietta, and I was like 6 or 7 years old.
Oh, I know where it's at.
And that's where we first learned sign language because a lot of my friends and their parents in the area that we lived in, it was a high population of deaf or hearing impaired. So my mom was like, you guys are going to learn sign language because you need to be able to communicate with your friends and their parents when you guys hang out. So that's why me and my twin sister first started learning sign language.
It's fascinating. Because I worked at RIT. So the technology.
Deaf community.
Yeah,
Yep.
they have a vibrant deaf community over in Rochester.
It's huge. It's huge. My cousin, I have a deaf cousin. My cousin went to school for the deaf up in Rochester. So, yeah.
Great. California.
Hey.
Some people are, you know, really giving shout outs to your family.
Oh yeah, my mom, she wanted to make sure that we communicated with our friends. I mean, that just makes perfect sense. We were the only, and it was crazy too because we were the only Black family in our neighborhood and where we lived. Yes, but we was, you know, yeah, we were the only Black family in our neighborhood, but my mom made sure that we was gonna learn sign language and communicate with our friends and their family.
Oh, girl, you already jumped ahead of me. Well, you've already answered the question of how you learn sign language, where you learn sign language. You know, we deaf. It's not about learning, but we try to teach people that we're human too. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
You know, we feel bullied. Did you experience being bullied growing up?
No, I didn't experience bullying, but I will say, if you haven't been able to notice, I got a mouth on me. So I will talk, I will put people in their place, but you could not be around me and bully anybody else. That didn't happen. I speak up for people. I did that all growing up. So if I saw any type of bullying, any type of punking, stuff like that, you wasn't about to do that. You couldn't pick on anybody with around me. You just couldn't do it because I'd be like, no, excuse me, you don't do that. That's not how we operate. That's not how we do things.
Yes.
So I was always speaking up for people if I saw some wrong going down. And I do that now. I mean, that's how I am to a core. I do that now. People who know me know I do not bite my tongue, and I will speak up. So yeah, I never got bullied, and I made sure that if I was around people, they weren't getting bullied either. It just didn't happen on my watch.
Beautiful, beautiful. You know, some people are just kind of like, they see it happen and it's like, not my problem, and they walk away.
Yeah,
right?
that's not cool.
How that you're involved, right? And so you see, you know, that you see somebody getting bullied, and you just, you know, that assessment of that person bullied me as well. So you have such a positive energy. How do you maintain that type of motivation, staying optimistic, like that energy of positivity?
You know what? I have to credit my mom, because my mom instilled all of that in me. The whole, like, I don't keep negative energy or negative people or anything like that around me, because that does me a disservice. And so I tell people, you're doing yourself a disservice if you're keeping negative energy, negative people who don't speak life into you, because that is very contagious. You know, I even control what I watch. Like, I don't watch certain things, just because you don't want that stuff to seep in your ear. You don't want that to sit there. You don't want to see that. So I just try, I aim and try to be righteous. I am not perfect, because Lord knows I can cuss you out real quick. But but I really do honestly just maintain environments where it's positivity. I don't let any negativity, negative energy, I shut it all down. I shut it down. You can't be around me with that.
You know,
we can.
you know, we got to be as positive as much as we can. You know, as a role model, you know, I got it from my mama. Thank God for a black woman.
Amen.
A black woman saving the world. It sounds like your role model is your mom, but I don't want to assume that. Who is your role model? It doesn't matter. Do you have a deaf role model, a hearing role model? Who are your role models?
I mean, my role model was my mom by far. I mean, she is the reason why I am what I am. You know what I mean? Like, she instilled in me those core values of honesty, accountability. I mean, how many times do we run into people who just won't be accountable for their actions? I mean, like, she's Louise, you know what I mean? So, like, she instilled being trustworthy, being honest, reliable, persistent and determined. You know, it's just, you don't allow anyone to deter you from your dreams, your aspirations, and your goals. Like, you don't do that. You know, those are yours. They're free. So you just have to be focused on what it is that you want to do. That's why I say, when you have people around you who speak life, they're going to always encourage you. Hey, you could do that. You know, you could do that. It's not that hard. Just baby steps, one step at a time. But if you have somebody negative around you, there, boy, why you doing ballet? You know, black boys don't do ballet. I mean, they stopped that a long time ago. You can't be in a black nutcracker. You know, you're going to have all that again. Like, you don't, no. You want somebody that's saying, no, you can do that. Let me help you. What you need? You need me to go get you some shoes? You need me to go find you a uniform? You know? So I just always keep that in mind. And I'm a person of faith. I'm a woman of faith. You know, I give it all to God. I know that He has me covered in every situation. I know that if I want something and I might not get it, it might be because it's a delay from God. It's not a denial. He's not telling me that I can't have it. He's just probably saying, not right now. You know, so it's all about mindset. Everything is mindset.
Hashtag mom.
Hashtag mom.
Hashtag mom. Hey, hashtag black moms. Your mom too. Hashtag black mom.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Hashtag black mom.
Yes.
Definitely.
I can definitely relate to that. You know, just getting through life with that type of philosophy. What we're going to do is we're going to take a moment to switch the interpreters, okay?
Okay, no problem. Thank you, guys.
All right, great. Hey, Jay, good to see you. So, really, yes, moms give you courage, give you life. When I look at you and you're doing stunt work all over the place, I'm like, you know, what is the wildest, thing that you've ever done? What is the wildest stunt?
The wildest stunt. Okay, I feel like. Oh, okay. I'm gonna say two. So I feel like the wildest stunt was when I was on the hood of a car, and I mean we was on a hill, and I was on the hood of the car, and the car had to like swerve and stuff, and we put part of that was in the video you showed, but you didn't see the end part when the car comes to a stop and I fly off. So that was actually a really fun stunt, yes. But I feel like the audience wants me to say the fire stunt. I know, just when people see somebody on fire on purpose, it's kind of like, what? You don't think it's the fire? You don't think that was it? So I'll say the fire one, yeah, as well. Because I've been set on fire 3 times. Yeah, 3 times. Yeah.
Whoa. Yes, we saw that at the bottom.
Yeah.
Wow, that is wild. I don't play with fire.
You don't play with fire, right? You're gonna get burned.
It's really fascinating to watch that, watch your work and know what you do. You know, that you're actually having to be set on fire, you're such a brilliant person in the way that you do your work. Really, I'm imagining it requires a lot of training to do stunt work. Am I right? You have to train quite a bit for that.
Yeah.
So how many years of training did you do before you actually started working as a stuntman?
That is such an awesome question. And I have to tell you, out of all the interviews that I've done, nobody's ever asked that question. I've done a lot of interviews. Nobody's ever asked me how many years did I train until I basically got like my stunt job. So when I was transitioning, because I started in the industry, like I said, acting first, I was doing like the jock roles, like the athlete. So I was always like, the athletic chick on set or on a commercial or doing like athletic print campaigns. When I transitioned into stunts, I basically, I don't want to say started from scratch because I had the athletic capacity, athletic ability of movement and stuff like that. But I needed to pick up like the fighting. I needed to pick up the tumbling aspect. So I hired a private coach to teach me basic tumbling, like how to do a backflip, how to do a wall flip, because I knew that I needed air awareness if I'm gonna be doing stunts, because at some point I'm gonna have to be on a wire and I'm gonna have to do a twist or something in the air. I need to know how to land. I need to know how to land properly, all those different things. So I would say I trained for a good, like probably 2 years before I even had my first stunt job, like first like major stunt job. I remember early in my pursuit. This was probably like 2009 or 10. I did a car commercial. It was for Drive Time, and I was booked as the stunt saleswoman. And you can find it on YouTube. I had to do a slip and fall, like literally slip and fall in this car dealership. Like it was almost like I was slipping on motor oil. That was the first stunt job I had, but I don't call that my first major stunt job because I was still training. I've trained probably almost 2 years after that until I got my first major stunt job. Yeah, and I was constantly training. I had a boxing coach, like a boxing trainer who I knew growing up. He trained professional fighters right over there at Wild Card Gym, which is super popular boxing gym. He was training me like 3 times a week. I was doing my taekwondo. I was doing the tumbling. Yeah. And still consistently work on stuff now. Like it doesn't actually stop. You never like stop training. You kind of just like pick up new stuff along the way.
So how many hours a day was that?
So when I was learning the tumbling and the gymnastics aspect of the stunt portion, I would go in and train for 2 hours before the gym opened with my private coach. So it was like 2 hours 2 hours before the gym opened. And then I would stay during that 2 or 3 hours that it was open. Yeah. So I was in there before, and then they would open it to everybody for the open gym time. And then I would stay and work on what I had just learned privately.
That right there.
That right there. That's dedication.
Hey, dedication. That's persistence. That's I'm gonna make it by any means. I'm gonna get this in.
You're professional.
I know you're a professional. But you have gone way, way above and beyond. You know, I see you. I see your talent.
Oh,
And when I watch you, you know, you have clear training. You obviously train. And when I watch you, it seems like you have no limits sometimes. You know, but it looks like everything you carry, all of that positivity from your family, everything, it makes it look like you have no limits. You know, also you have, you know, deaf culture in your experience. You bring the facial expressions and, you know, sign language. And I really want to take the time to kind of, before we run out of time, I want to ask you something else. So,
okay. But I want to say this, Antoine. I'm sorry. Back to the no limits thing. So, and another thing I want to say is what makes me a professional is that I do know my limits. Okay, because there's some times where they'll call me for a job, and I'm like, I don't do that, right? Because we also have to know what our limits are. Because I'm not a daredevil. I am not a daredevil. I am a trained professional. So that means I know for me when to say no. I've gotten called to do motorcycle stunts. I don't do motorcycles. I'm not trying to learn. I'm not interested, you know, so I know that I'm not going to do a fall over 30 feet.
It depends on what kind of motorcycle, right?
No, you can't pay me to do no motorcycle stuff. I'm not getting on it. I barely a motorcycle could be parked. I barely walk by it. Okay. Yeah, no. I'm not doing it.
Yes. I have a funny feeling that you would go level 1, level 2, level 3. I think you'd level up. And you know, when I watch you, like on top of the car, on the hood, moving all around.
No motorcycles.
I don't know what the word is for it, but ooh. And also, I wanted to ask, you know, what is your experience being involved in the Marvel films, Black Panther, and when we see you playing these roles of really strong women who have all of this agility, and then you're wearing these beautiful costumes, and they show strength.
Yeah.
And I actually became jealous of those characters. I was like, I want those ladies to be my bodyguard. I was looking around and I said, hey, I want Dora Milaje to be my bodyguard. So what was that experience like for you?
You are hilarious. That's funny. You don't need a bodyguard. You could just kick one of them long legs and knock somebody out. But but it was really good. It was a dream come true. It was a dream come true. I personally felt like I was being rewarded for my faithfulness and my obedience to God. Personally, I feel like that was it, because Ryan Coogler, who was our director, who's also a Bay Area guy, he had a vision.
From the Bay Area.
He is from the Bay Area. Yes, he is. Right.
He had a vision that I truly believe only he could execute for that movie. He wanted us, the female warriors, to look super authentic. He was at the audition process. He saw each and every one of us. He wanted us to. Wait, I can't. Wait. Am I still there? What's going on? Where did my video go? Ah! I have no idea where my video went. Hold on. I'm so confused right now.
We hear you.
Can you guys see me still?
We can hear you.
You can see me too?
You are. Now we see you.
Yeah.
Okay. It was weird. Like it just I just like disappeared. Okay, sorry. But yeah, Ryan had a vision where he just wanted the warriors to look super authentic. So we shaved our heads. They had us shave our heads. Even from the color scheme that they used with Panther. But it was honestly a dream come true, because I didn't know it was gonna be that big afterwards. I didn't know. I just knew I was making a really good film that was predominantly African Americans. That was my first time on a Marvel movie, so that was on my vision board. That came true. I had a costume specifically made for me. Like I didn't have to share a costume. I had, all these things. I felt like, wow, I'm being blessed right now. This is overflow that I'm living in for obedience. And then in the middle of shooting, I was told that, hey, you know what? The Doras are gonna go over to Avengers Infinity War. I didn't know signing up for Black Panther that I was gonna go over to Avengers. That was another huge blessing. I had no idea. They emailed us and told us that while we were shooting Black Panther. So here it is. I'm just very happy and grateful that I'm working on Black Panther, and then coming from that, you get 2 more movies.
Yes.
You know what I mean? I just like, God is so good. He's just amazing. And then Ryan Coogler, just being able to work with him and working with, that amazing cast of like Angela Bassett, who I had worked with before. I doubled her on one of her shows. Chadwick, working with him, it's just it was a blessing. It was really a blessing to see these huge, super gifted and talented people in action and being right there with them.
Yes, nice. Yes. The director, Ryan, I've seen him in several different movies. I've seen him direct several different movies, but Black Panther, just blew me out of the water.
Yeah.
Everyone thought it was so great. And really what I appreciated too is how he used the female actresses and women, in the film. Because we see women, often we see in film women running away. But in this film, the women were like, no, I'm about to get you.
Right.
And I love that. I love that. I love that.
We showed strength. I mean, it was like, it was strength, it was beauty, you know, because I mean, it was such a our culture, Black culture, and you know this, for you know, we're so attached to our hair. You know, for Black women, it's like, oh my God, my hair, my hair, my hair. Like, I almost didn't even take the role because they said we was gonna have to shave our head. Like, I had a long talk with my pastor, like, and my friends, because I wasn't gonna take the role because I had to shave my head. So to see that movie, and to then when it comes out, you see the reception it gets from people like, oh my God, these women are beautiful. You know, the hair doesn't make you. Like, I tell this to youth and girls, especially when I'm speaking to them, the hair does not define you. It is what's inside. You know, bald head, that don't mean you're ugly. That don't make you. You know, it's the inside. You can have a nasty heart, an ugly spirit, and long hair all the way down your back. So yeah, but and I think Ryan captured that. He captured the beauty and essence of Black women, and we didn't have a lick of hair on our head.
Yes.
Word.
There's an African word, Zula,
Brilliant.
and it means brilliant, brilliance.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I have lots of questions,
questions.
but I'm gonna give you questions from the audience.
Okay.
Let me see what. But before we do that, we have a few minutes left, and so many people are saying they love this conversation. We have a game.
Oh,
We have a
thank
game
you.
coming up, okay? And the game is called Name These People. You ready?
Okay, I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready.
Yeah. Like, here we go.
Here we go. Here we go.
Ready.
All right, we're ready.
Oh, that's Jade.
That's Jade.
Hey, that's Jade. I know Jade.
Jade, you got one. You got one. She's one of the first Black deaf directors and filmmakers, and she's won an award, and she's done lots of amazing things.
She's
And
awesome. I
went to
love
New York
Jade.
University, Tisch School of the Arts. Yes.
Sidney Poitier. I know him because he's Bahamian. He's an islander just like me.
Sidney Poitier. Yes. So he's an actor, director. He is one of the first Bahamian American actors.
Yep.
He's been around since the early 1964. He's one of my favorites.
I love him too. Okay, wait. I know who that is. Okay, wait. I know. Oh my God. I'm blanking on his name, but I see him on Instagram. I guess I just should just say a name, but I know I'm wrong. It's not Kevin, but I just.
No. You go bow. Harold.
Thank you. Yup.
An American.
I seen him on Instagram.
Film, television actor.
Yup.
He's on the Harold Fox show. He's got like 80,000 followers.
I know. I seen him on Instagram.
He graduated from Gallaudet University.
I'm giving you.
Oh, wait.
You know, I'm giving you hard ones. Hard ones. They're deaf people.
No. She's an actress. She was on. I seen her. She was on like NCIS or CSI or Criminal Minds or something like that. Oh my God! Hold on. Okay.
An actress. She's an actress.
I know. She's been on drama shows. Man, I only got 2 points so far. Just tell me. Just tell me. I'm so mad. I'm so mad right now.
All right, here we go.
Thank you.
Michelle Banks,
Yep.
native from Washington, D.C.,
Yep.
deaf actress, award-winning actress, producer, choreographer, motivational speaker.
She be on dramas. I've seen her on
teacher.
dramas.
Yes. Right, girlfriend.
Can I get half a point? Can I get half a point?
You got half a point.
You got it, half a point. So if you don't know the name, but if you say what they've been in, that helps. That helps.
I'm giving you hard ones.
Hard ones. Ooh.
I don't know who she is,
so
but
smart.
it's so funny. So I had to look closer because I was like, that's not Cherie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not Cherie.
No.
I had to look closer. I was like, is that yeah. I didn't know who that was.
I tried
So Alexandria Wales,
deaf
deaf actress as well,
Oh.
and she's been on Broadway,
Wow.
shows, movies. Yeah, she's out there. She's also earned a SAG award. And she's
I'm gonna look her up. I didn't know who she was. I didn't know who she was.
She's on the East Coast quite a bit.
Really? Okay.
Right.
Alexandria
this is the moment where we call it, it's almost like Black History Month every day.
Nice. Wait.
It's hard to see on your phone. That's why I'm winning.
He looked like he obviously does some type of martial arts.
He was in a film with Bruce Lee. And he was in a film with Bruce Lee. I don't know if that helps. Starts with a K. And here we go. James
Kelly. Okay.
Yes, James Kelly. And this is a hard picture because most people don't recognize him in this picture, but he's an American actor, athlete. Lots of people don't know that he was involved with some of the Bruce Lee films.
Oh.
Yeah, one of the Enter the Dragon was one of the films.
Many
Many people don't know my brother, but
he's not American.
he's not American. Here we go. Here we go. Going.
But that's okay. Wait, that's not that guy. That is this the guy that does the dancing and he posts his videos? Okay. See, look, see, y'all gotta give me credit because I don't be remembering people's names. Y'all gotta give me some credit. Thank you.
Chris Fonseca. Right, Chris Fonseca, deaf dancer from London. Does a lot of
Okay,
street
look.
dancing.
Y'all gotta give me some credit.
Right, yes. All right, this one.
I don't know who that is.
Okay.
Linda Murray.
Linda Murray.
Ooh.
Yes. 8-time Miss Olympia World Champion.
Okay.
She's also my role model, has been for a long time. Just love that strong Black woman.
Yes.
Amazing role model. 8-time Miss Olympia World. Can you imagine?
Oh, wait, is she doing that's karate. It's not taekwondo, is that karate? Oh no, she might be doing karate or taekwondo. I don't know who she is, but shout out to the Black female martial artist though.
It's hard. The picture, a little bit blurry picture there.
I'm loving all of this blackness. Yes, I'm loving all of this.
Linda Denley. Yes. Linda Denley from Houston, Texas. has won lots of awards, lots of different awards. I mentioned Linda because she's one of the top martial artists.
I love it.
And
I'm gonna look her up too.
Women, it's amazing.
I'm gonna look her up too. I love that.
We won this together.
Yes.
Right.
I didn't know people's names. I knew some, but I knew what they did. I'll be watching them. I see them on Instagram, on social media, on the shows. So you got to give me Fonseca. I did not know his name. I couldn't remember his name, but I knew exactly who I was talking about.
Yeah.
I'm very bad with
names. Put that out there. But you know, I use this moment to really have us teach each other. You know, so many people don't know their own history.
Very true.
You learn something, I learned something, the audience learned something. And so that's why we like playing this game. So thank you.
I love it.
Along with me. Yeah. All right. Well, we have a little bit of time left. So we're going to ask the audience. What do you want to ask, Janisha? Allow people, ask people to put their questions in the chat. We don't have a lot of time to think of our questions, so whatever you have, put that in the chat.
I saw some already.
Some of the questions already. People.
Oh, okay. And I can, since I've been on my phone, I can't see it.
Yeah, they're coming in. Okay, let me see here.
I love that game. While you're looking for the pictures, do you see my Black Panther poster behind me? Hold on. How do I do it? Wait. Hold on. My oh my God, I don't know how to work this.
Yes.
Wait, how do I do it?
I see it. Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay, see, there's my Avengers. So that's my Avengers.
Love it.
And then there's my Black Panther one.
Nice. Yeah. Love it. Wakanda forever. I love it.
Wakanda forever.
I love it. Wakanda forever. All right, I always wanted to say that out into the world. So the question was, what's your best experience of Black Panther, and are you going to be in part 2?
Oh my God, that's a great question. Okay, so my best experience on Black Panther was when I got to work on my birthday. So my birthday is Valentine's Day, which is February 14th.
Oh.
And this particular day, I was actually stunt doubling for Okoye, which was the character played by Denai Guerrero. Because when I wasn't her stunt double, I was also my own as the Dora Milaje, one of the fighters.
Oh.
And so what was so special about this day, besides it was my birthday, is I was sick as a dog. I was very, very sick. My allergies were acting up. I was constantly having to blow my nose, sneezing, coughing. Like, yeah, it was one of those like allergies. It was just really bad. And it was in Georgia. So, after I did my stunt, now this was the day that we did the stunt where I had to jump off the second floor in the casino scene where you saw kind of in the video where I jump off and I kind of rolled down. So that was the day we did that. So after we finished shooting, Ryan Coogler had the entire cast and crew sing happy birthday to us. And so that was awesome. It was super cool. It was like amazing. And again, like I was sick, so Ryan kept checking on me. He kept saying like, Janisha, you okay? You good? You sure you good? I'm like, no, I'm good, Ryan, I'm good. So yeah, that was like the best experience ever, the best day ever.
Oh, real director.
You know, a real director takes care of his whole company. Yeah, I love that. I love that. Rocks. All right, let me see another question here. What impact do you have with BIPOC youth, and do you feel that you are a role model to give a positive outlook to BIPOC?
I totally think I'm a positive role model. I think I'm just a positive person in general because I speak life and not death. I speak positive energy. I speak putting yourself around others and environments that give you life, that give you encouragement. I definitely think I'm a role model because I not only speak that, I live that. Like, people who know me know I don't hang around negative people. I don't hang out in negative environments. I don't speak negative. Like, I have vision boards that I keep right at my door. I'm all about positivity and mindset. And I tell people, especially youth, the sky is not the limit because the sky is way too low. Okay, so I don't know how much more positive or role model you can be by saying that. Like, the sky is not the limit because it's too low. I want you to aim for the galaxy, aim for the stars, like outside of the universe, you know? And I also tell people to never allow anyone to deter you from your dreams, your aspirations, and your goals. Period. I don't care if it's your mom, your dad, your sister, your brother. You know, at the end of the day, people are people. And it's unfortunate that sometimes the closest people to us are the ones who put us down, keep us down, and don't want to see us succeed. So that's why I try to always tell people and instill in them that you can do it. You can do whatever you set your mind out to do. It doesn't matter if it's your mom or your dad, your sister, your brother. If they're speaking negative energy from you, you don't have to receive that. You don't have to receive it. You do not have to take that in. You know, so many people in this world act like you have to listen to the negative, but you don't. You have the choice. You have the free will and choice to not accept that crap. And I choose not to accept that crap. And I try to tell youth not to accept it either. That they can do whatever they want to do, inspire to be whatever they want to do.
Right. I completely agree with that. And I also tell people, you know, that they can change that negativity into positivity. You know, with that energy, people try to give me a bad day, and I'm like, I go to the gym, I pump it out, I get stronger, and I feel good.
Right.
I accept that for myself. I don't accept that negative energy. I agree with what you're saying. Don't accept it. There's another question.
Yeah, and you can't because, you know, and I think a lot of people get discouraged when they hear no. You know, sometimes people they can you know, feel discouraged if someone tells them no, but it's like I take no's to mean not with you. You know, no's can't stop me. They just give me extra fuel to just really go out and do it. You know what I mean? Like to just go out and now I'm really, really going to do it because you're telling me no is not going to stop me. It's just extra fuel.
Mm-hmm. There's another question that came up for you. So being a stunt actress must be a lot of impact on the body. How do you take care of yourself to avoid injury?
Oh, that's a good one. So I get a lot of massages, like a lot of massages, a lot of stretching. Like I'm very fortunate that I haven't had any real severe injuries, knocking on wood. You know, stretching up, stretching a lot, staying hydrated, drinking a lot of water. being safe. It's funny. I know it sounds crazy, but being safe will help you not get hurt. If that makes sense. It makes perfect sense to me. So just, because sometimes we can do stuff and we can just be careless, just not safe. But I think when you try to like be safe, that helps too. But yeah, just and eating right, making sure that I'm not eating a bunch of crazy stuff.
Right.
Because you are what you eat. That stuff you eat, you take into your body. Yeah, so all of that combined. But getting a lot of massages though help with me like not being so tight and working out all of that, all those kinks out.
So I want to ask you, what is history and ha-ha? You set that up. What is that?
Awesome. So thank you for asking.
Another
and it kind of goes right along that point with what you were talking about with the people not knowing their history. So history and ha-ha is an event that I created. It means the merging of history and laughter for educational enrichment. And so we aim to increase awareness and appreciation for African American history, culture, and community diversity. And we do that we have enrichment tools. And our enrichment tools include basically a lot of theatrical arts. So stage plays, live performances, panel discussions, concerts, so things like that. So history and ha-ha is an entire event. And 2021, this has been something I have planned for a very long time.
2021, okay.
But the first one will be February 6th and 7th. It's 2 days, 2021 in Palm Springs, California. And we have an entire guest lineup of panelists. We have live performances. We have some African dance. We have stage play, 2 stage plays that I wrote that went on tour. Yes, hey, yes. We have all that. We have children activities. It's a family event. It's for the community. Beautiful. So I encourage everybody to go to our website to get more info. It's www.historyandhaha. So it's HISTORYANDHAHA.com. And we have all our details on there, information about the plays. You'll see the different celebrity guests that are coming. You'll see even video vignettes. I put out videos. I have a really awesome team, so I have to thank them for it. We put out videos almost on a weekly basis of a historical African American figure. And we give you a little info on them. And they're short, like 30 to 45 seconds. And we do it almost like every week. So we have videos up of that. But you can learn so much on the website. If you click on the picture, you'll see the name and you'll see what it is that they do.
Yes. Great.
Yeah, thank you for asking.
So we have a few more questions from the audience.
Okay.
So Janisha, thank you for your light, your presence, love. Could you tell us more about your group, Hyphy for Christ?
Oh my God. Okay, yes, thank you. Okay, so hyphy, and Antoine, you know this. Hyphy is a word, it's a term that started in the Bay Area. It means to be overly excited or energetic, and it combines the words hyper and happy. Okay, so while I was in the Bay Area, I was working on air at the radio station at KMEL, 106 KMEL. And when I was there, this was like years ago. This is like a long time ago. And so there was a group. They were like because the Bay Area was a big market for Christian hip hop. and still is one of the bigger markets for that. And so there's a guy, they was putting on a concert called, he put on a concert called Hyphy for Christ. And so they were like, oh, you should host it. And so I ended up hosting the concert. It was a Hyphy for Christ concert, and it was awesome. They had like, again, Christian hip hop. And so fast forward to like some years ago, I was in the middle of starting my business, and I was looking for a name, and I kept coming up with, like, I just knew I wanted to say for Christ. I couldn't think of the beginning. Like at first I was like Radicals for Christ, and I was like Lovers for Christ, and like all these things, is like it didn't work. So I was like, oh my God, I remember Hyphy for Christ. I remember Hyphy for Christ. I was like, so let me reach out to them. So I reached out to the lady, and I was like, hey, is Hyphy for Christ, is that your business name? And she was like, no, that was just the concert. I was like, so that was just the concert? She was like, yeah. And I was like, oh, okay, because I've been looking for a business name, and I kind of just wanted it to say for Christ, but Hyphy for Christ is like perfect. So that's how that came about. Yeah, so the term hyphy originated in the Bay Area, and it's literally the epitome of what I am. I'm literally hyphy for Christ. Like I go goo goo gaga, I'll go crazy, radical for God, for Christ. And so it's just the perfect name. And so that is the name of my business. And you can go on the website Hyphy for Christ, because we also encourage, inspire, and motivate through faith-based content. So that's like, again, an emphasis on the theatrical arts, but it's all faith-based through plays, through concerts, spoken word, comedy shows, things like that.
Nice. So we got one other question. Can we follow you on social media? What are your social media
yes, you
handles?
can.
And people love you.
Yes.
They want to follow you.
My social media is at Hollywood Lady J. So Hollywood and then Lady J. Yep. And then I also have the social media accounts for History and Haha and Hyphy for Christ. Hyphy, the number 4, and then Christ. And you can find all of that too on each of their individual websites as well. So Hyphy for Christ has a website, History and Haha has the website, and then I have my name. Yes.
All right, I see you. All right. I didn't even know that, but I'm following you everywhere.
Yes.
Yeah, we got one more question here.
I working with a hottie.
What's it like working with the hottie Jason George?
Okay, so it's so funny. So you're talking about Jason George from Station 19. Oh, so yeah, so that's what I wanted to tell you, Antoine. So it was Station 19, not Grey's Anatomy, but you were close, because Station 19 was a spinoff from Grey's Anatomy. Right. So you was right there in the family. You was in the family. Well, yeah, so it's crazy. So the episodes that I did for Station 19, Jason George wasn't there, so I never got to see him. I know, right? They did me wrong. I know, but he is such a cutie, though. He is. You are absolutely right. He is a cutie, but he was not there when I have shot. And hopefully in the future, he will be.
Yeah, well, you know. Yes. There's so many people who say he has such a great smile, and you have such a great smile. I love your smile. I love your
thanks.
And everything. And I want to make sure, let me check one other thing here. I want to make sure that people have all of your information where they can check you out. Let me look here. Here we go. I just posted it. So everyone, please go.
Yes, that is right. That is all correct. Thank you. And thank you for spelling my name correctly. Thank you very much for your attention to detail. Thank you. See, let the record say you are very professional. First of all, you're my brother from another mother, but you are super professional. I have loved this entire interview. You spelled my name correctly. I mean, that means a lot. Trust me.
Janisha, I just have to say that you are good people. You are one of the good people that I've been able to interact with. And I just want to thank you. Thank you so much. It's been a blessing to have you with us. It's been an honor. And we've learned so much in this conversation. Learned so much. The audience is reacting.
Yes, I did. Yes.
Hearts. Thanks for sharing social media handles with us.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for dealing with my technical issues with this stupid internet.
Oh no, you've touched hearts. You've touched hearts. And like I said, you know, your home or my home is your home. And thank you for sharing with us. And thanks for telling us about your training, telling us your truth. We really thank you for doing what you do. You know, your presence in the films is just a unique presence that you bring. You bring out a different energy. And when I watch you, you know, I really appreciate the energy that you bring to the acting. You know, and really, it's so nice to see to see the team that takes care of you, and also that comment about not having any limits and knowing your limits, you know, and recognizing folks who use American Sign Language.
Yep.
Well, there's so many.
I appreciate that, and I hope that people can literally see God's light shining through me, because literally that's what drives me. Because I will take all the compliments and stuff, but honestly, I give God all the credit. Like, he was the one who got me Black Panther. He was the one that allowed me to do all these different movies. So I just give God all the credit, because he has me living in overflow with his blessings. And I strive to live righteous and continue to be faithful, and know that he orders my steps and he leads. He's the one who leads me, which is why I'm able to do what I do. But I give God all the credit. Now he's still working on me, because I will cuss the person out in a minute if they come at me with some negative stuff, because I tell you, I don't put that in my environment. But he get all the glory, all the honor.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yes. So that was a word. That was a word right there. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You know, I thank you so much. And, you know, I hope that you rest your arm. I know you were holding the phone during this conversation. So arm, you know, put some ice on it. But again, you have a wonderful day.
Oh, first of all, thank you again for having me. Thank you to all the interpreters. Thank you. This is an awesome platform. Seriously, this is a great platform. Very professional. The way you guys have lined out, and the way it's just organized, it's so awesome. It's super, super awesome. So yeah, thank you for this platform.
Thank you again. Yeah.
I got one arm. I got one hand free.
There you go. Love you. Take care of yourself.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
All right. Wow. Wow.
I see you.
Interpreter there.
Yeah.
There we go. So, wow. You know, really, that was amazing. Such an amazing experience. Did you all enjoy yourselves? Did you enjoy that? Yes, yes. Whew.
Yeah, I want first of all, thank you.
So I want to thank you, audience, for watching. I want to say thank you to so many people. Thank you for all of you who showed up. Thank you, Janisha. Thank you for watching the show and for learning with and from us, from the deaf community, and coming in to represent. You know, Janisha wasn't afraid to be here with deaf people. She wasn't afraid to see a deaf host take the lead. She was like, come on, let's get in this. And, you know, she's a hearing person, but she was happy to be here as the first Black woman hearing person that was involved with us. So yay for that. It was so inspiring. And we learned a lot today.
Overwhelming.
It's overwhelming, yes. Hmm. So again, I want to thank a few people. First, I want to thank All Round Theater Commons. And they've shared aspects of this show with us, so we're very grateful to them. Also, we want to thank Drop Lab. Thank you so much for their wonderful shoes that have beat. We want to thank the Urban Jazz Company. My staff has worked so hard to make sure that all of this information went out to everyone, to promote the event, to make sure we have captions for the deafblind, low vision community, and that everything is accessible. So thank you, the Urban Jazz Dance Company. There's so many people who volunteered their time for this. Thank you, the International Association of Blacks in Dance, for their support, their feedback. Thank you so much for that. We thank Janisha's organization, History and Ha-Ha. Remember that organization. Please go and check out her show. Go learn more from her, learn about history, go and enjoy. Sometimes people see history as something that's boring, but no, history can be a source of enjoyment and laughter. Also, I'm involved with the organization Dance USA, so big thank you and shout out to them. A lot of people from their organization have provided support, so Dance USA. But most of all, we want to thank you for coming.
Whoa.
Deaf Woke.
What?
Deaf Woke is about
what?
It's about understanding our upbringing from different backgrounds and looking at what's positive and bringing that into our lives and sharing that with one another and changing the negative into a positive. So we have role models. For example, we see our Black mothers as role models, and we carry that energy and that spirit with us wherever we go. Janisha talked about that, carrying her mom's spirit into her roles as a strong Black woman with those beautiful costumes and showing strength. So we see how that energy in Black Panther is different, and how she was able to transform into a strong woman with a shaved head. And it's just a different way of showing strength and beauty. Janisha talked about training. And a lot of people think, oh, training isn't necessary. Women don't have to train. But yeah, she had to train to get stronger. And it was just an awesome, awesome story. She talked about her faith and that she's a person of faith who has belief in God. And people have different religious perspectives, and it's important to keep that and honor whatever religion you have and keep your light within you. So there's so many things that we talked about. Dancing was great. I love that part. And she showed that there are no limits. Just understand your own limits, and that's really helpful. So I want to say to you, to all of you, you are amazing. Remember that. You are great. You know, if you have a little girl, a child, let her know that she can be anything that she wants to be. She can develop, she can grow, she can become a boxer, a firefighter, a stunt person. It doesn't matter whatever her dreams are, she can grow and she can become that. So really help to encourage folks, encourage and uplift the youth. And I want to say Zula. Zula means brilliant. Okay. Well, remember, just because you can hear doesn't mean you're really listening. So I hope you take some time to really listen to what's going on today. I hope you agree. Do you all agree? Nice. Yes. Great, great, great. Please check this out here. You see this below. All right, people. I'm done for the night. This is Antoine Hunter, Purple Fire Pro. Peace. Peace, love. Now,
Get the music on.
get the music going. Here we go. Here we go.